What's going on, you guys? Today we have why did America launch a trade war? We're gonna get straight to this video, but before we even get started, man, I usually love watching their videos. You could tell they don't play about their country, boy. They love their country, which they from Canada, and I usually love watching their videos, man. Like they're very, very, very entertaining, like very funny. I love their channel. That's why I've done a couple of reactions to their channels already, and it's all love. Yeah, we're gonna get straight to this video, man. Why did America launch a trade war? Let's get straight to it. Come on.
Canada does not bow to bullies.
And they usually have really, really nice edits, man. I love it. I love it.
Well, he finally did it. Trump just imposed 25% tariffs across the board and 10% on oil and gas. Congratulations, America. Your president just torched one of the greatest trade partnerships in history.
Decades of friendship, cooperation, and having each other's backs gone.
This week has been brutal. Tragedy in the skies, cruelty at the borders, and a reminder that some politicians will use any crisis, any heartbreak to push their own twisted agenda. Because when Trump's first reaction to tragedy is to start screaming about diversity, yeah, it's time to get serious.
Instead of calming families in mourning, or showing even an ounce of empathy, Trump's frothing at the mouth about wokeness.
Trump is out there blaming dwarfism, deaf people, or amputees for this tragedy. It's absurd.
You'd think this tragedy would be enough to occupy his time and maybe focus on, I don't know, investigating what actually happened, offering condolences, and maybe showing some leadership. But nope, amid all of this, Trump has still found time to yell at Canada.
As Canadians, we are trying to figure out why Trump would do something like this to their greatest ally. We've always stood by the USA. We fought beside them in wars. We were there for the Iran hostage crisis. We sheltered stranded Americans during 9/11. And here we are.
And that's the thing, right? To me, it's like, when I look at Canada, when I look at the US, I always think, I'm like, bro, come on. We always allies. Always together, man. Like, the friendliest of the, like, however you want to put it, you feel me? It's like we like this, you feel me? And when I be hearing what Trump's be saying, what Trump be doing when it comes to this terrorist and when it comes to all of that, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Mind you, I'm not a person who like really keep up with like politics or all that. But you hear stuff like this. Oh yeah, terrorists and this, terrorists this, like all of that. You hear that. But when you come to Canada, man, why Canada, dog? We love Canada on this side, bro. Come on, man.
Today, repaid with economic betrayal. Yeah, he is screaming about border security, making wild claims that Canada is flooding the U.S. with fentanyl and migrants.
Let's do some fact-checking on that, shall we?
Let's do it.
Less than 1% of fentanyl entering the U.S. comes from Canada. Less than 1% of irregular migrants cross from Canada into the United States.
So basically, Trump blaming Canada for fentanyl is like blaming Tim Hortons for obesity while stuffing your face with a dozen Krispy Kremes.
Trump knows this, but he also knows that yelling loudly makes his mega followers believe he's actually doing something. It's like your house is on fire, but instead of putting it out, you blame the neighbor's sprinkler system for not doing enough. If this is really about border security, the U.S. should be working with Canada, not punishing us.
Canada has been doing its part, but instead of cooperation, Trump went straight to economic warfare.
If Trump wants to treat Canada like an enemy, then maybe it's time we start weighing our options.
Hold on. I understand that part, but I don't want that to happen though, man. I don't want us to become enemies, dog. Like I said, man, on this channel, if you've been following this channel for a minute, you know we love Canada, man. Canada is a place that I would love to visit, and I will visit one of these days. And yeah, we just love Canada, man. Like, not only the country itself, but the people in Canada, like, they just so chill, so nice, so like, come on, man. We would not want to be enemies at all, because it wouldn't make sense, man. It wouldn't be cool for either side to be enemies, dog. Like, I think it's better come together, you know, figure this out, and like, you know, just come on, let's move forward, dog. And I understand, like, you know, it start with him. It's with Trump. You know, Trump got to be the one to come on, man. Put all that nonsense to the side. Come on, man. Let's fix this. You feel me?
Say joining forces with Denmark and hopping into the EU.
Think about it. We already share a land border with Denmark, Hans Island. Remember, we talked about it in a previous video of ours.
That's right, Dave. Hans Island is located between Nunavut and Greenland. It is literally a land border between Canada and Denmark.
So let's be honest. We've got more in common with Scandinavia than we do with MAGA America. Plus, we're both Arctic nations. We love good healthcare and prioritize innovation. Basically, we're already the polite, functional cousins at the global family dinner. So why not make it official?
So if Trump wants to claim that borders define a country's fate, then by that logic, we're already halfway to being Danish. Hey, I have Danish ancestry.
Well, you know what they say, there's a little Viking in everyone. Think about it for a second. Instead of dealing with the tariff turds' games and lack of logic, we could be enjoying EU trade benefits, free movement, and actual economic stability. Pair that with taking down the interprovincial trade borders, and you got a winner. If Trump wants an economic war, he's got one. And you know what? We've never seen so much Canadian pride.
Yes, Canadians are selling our Florida houses, canceling trips to the United States, and coming together to buy Canadian.
I have seen that though. I have seen that a lot, especially when I do videos about Canada. Like you guys been telling me in the comments like how like a lot of Canadians right now are not buying from U.S. owned stores in Canada right now. You guys are just canceling a lot of these U.S. companies, which is understandable. I mean, like I understand 100%. You gotta stand with your country. You gotta stand with what you believe in. You gotta stand firm for that. No problem here. I understand it completely.
Canadian.
It's a national breakup. We're taking back our hoodies, blocking their number, and then letting them figure out healthcare on their own.
And honestly, who can blame us? The dollar sucks. The politics down south are a nightmare, and Florida insurance premiums cost more than a VIP pass to Disney.
Damn, not Florida catching a stray, man. I'm from Florida, man. Hey, I love my state, man. I love Florida, man. I wouldn't move anywhere else.
Except there's no magic and just a bill that makes you cry. Instead of fueling America's economic temper tantrums,
But we do gotta fix that healthcare system, though. I agree with that part, 100%.
Canadians are shopping local and vacationing in places that actually like us, like Mexico, Panama, Colombia, and Cuba.
As well, Canadians are choosing to invest right here at home. We've got world-class ski resorts, beautiful beaches, and some of the best cities on the planet.
I mean, that I agree with 100%, man. Like, you feel me? Like, Canada is one of the best places to live, man. What are you talking about? Like, the natural beauty, everything that comes with just being naturally beautiful as a country. Like, Canada got everything there is to offer. Literally everything. If you want city life, you got it. If you want like nature, you got it. Greenery, you got it. Everything you want, you got it, bro. Come on, Canada is like the geography placement is just perfect for Canada, honestly.
Handing our money over to a country that's treating us like the enemy.
If Trump wants to turn his country into a far-right dystopia, then fine, let him.
But Canada isn't going to fund it.
And let's not forget that Trump violated a trade agreement that he himself negotiated. That's not exactly a genius move.
Trump is a baby, and you have to walk on eggshells around this guy. And you know what? That is terrifying, because this man-child has the nuclear codes. Say what you want about Trudeau, but his team is doing a stellar job at handling this diplomatically. Because if they hurt Trump's feelings, God knows what he would do. The race is really heating up to replace Trudeau. And let's be real, this isn't just about picking a new Liberal leader. This is about making damn sure that Canada doesn't go full MAGA. So if we want to avoid turning Canada into a discount version of Florida, we need a leader who actually understands how to fight back. And for us, that's Mark Carney.
Because let's face it, if Trump is already threatening economic war on Canada, we need a prime minister who knows how to hit back.
And Carney isn't just any economist. He's the guy who ran the Bank of Canada and the Bank of
When is you guys' elections? Let me know in the comments.
England. And if Trump is going to continue this for the next 4 years, then we need someone who can navigate these disasters like a pro. The U.S. is not looking good. And guess what? We're stuck living right next door.
Billionaires are buying up media companies, they're backing Trump, and they're feeding the masses a steady diet of propaganda.
Trump literally owns his own media company now. He's handing out stock shares like it's a Mar-a-Lago door prize.
And actually, people have no idea where to get news anymore.
While CNN and Fox News just hand a microphone to right-wing nut jobs and let them freestyle like it's open mic night at a bar.
And meanwhile, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, two guys who once pretended to be neutral tech bros, are now pandering so hard to the right that they might as well be hosting CPAC.
And if you think this is just about Trump, think again. We're heading straight back into the 1930s, where media was openly manipulated by political strongmen.
Back then, people ignored the warning signs, and look how that turned out.
This isn't just about one guy. It's about an entire system being hijacked by billionaires who want to control what you see, what you think, and how you vote. And if you think...
Let me ask y'all this. I don't know... again, I don't know. I really don't know about this, but do y'all have do y'all watch CNN and stuff like that and Fox News in the comments? Because I know most of you guys watching this video is from Canada. So which one do y'all prefer? Or is there a different type of news network that you guys just prefer? 100%. Tell me in the comments, please. Again, I'm sorry if that's a bad question. I'm sorry about that. I just don't know, honestly.
Think that this kind of billionaire-backed media takeover is just an American problem? Think again. Enter Pierre Poilievre, a guy who's watched Trump's playbook like it was his favorite Netflix series, and he's binge-watching and taking notes. He's been calling to defund the CBC for years, saying it's government propaganda and a waste of taxpayers' dollars.
But let's be honest. That's not about saving money, it's about controlling the narrative. Think about it. Who else attacks public broadcasters while cozying up to billionaire-owned...
Nah, that was insane though. No lie, that was crazy.
And don't fool yourself. Poilievre knows exactly what he's doing. If he guts the CBC, that leaves private media to dominate the news. And guess who owns the private media?
Billionaires. And who do billionaires love?
They love Poilievre.
Which means you can expect more news that tells you climate change isn't real, corporations need more tax breaks, and the billionaires are the real victims. These public news stations are where the real news is at. Think about it. The CBC keeps on running no matter which party is in power.
Meanwhile, Fox News North will be running full-time coverage on why Trudeau is the devil and how Pierre Poilievre is basically Jesus in glasses.
You don't have to love the CBC. Criticism is fair. But defunding isn't about fixing. It's about making sure there's nothing left but right-wing mouthpieces.
I think we can all agree that Canada doesn't need more Murdoch-style media. We need strong public broadcasters that hold all politicians, regardless of party, accountable.
And that's exactly why authoritarians and wannabe strongmen hate countries like Canada.
Because they can't buy us off. They can't install their puppets. And they hate that our elections aren't a joke. So Trump can yell, Fox News can lie, MAGA can rage tweet, but Canadians, we're good. We're going to continue to build a country based on facts, fairness, and actual democracy, not whatever dystopian circus is happening south of the border. And if you're American, I'm sorry you have to be going through this. So if Trump wants an economic war, he's got one. But this time,
Canada's playing to win. Hey everyone, help us get to 100,000 subscribers by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell to get notifications.
Yeah, man, this was a very good video. I mean, bro, they broke it down perfectly, man. They told us exactly how they feel. And man, I'm telling you, bro, to be honest, like I don't want us to become enemies. We don't need to become enemies. You feel me? We just gotta fix this, man. And it starts with us. I understand that it starts with us, and we gotta be the one that's like, you know, chill out a little bit and stuff like that. As in we, I mean Trump. You feel me? And stuff like that. So, but the video was amazing. They broke it down perfectly, and stuff like that. So, again, I would love for us to, you know, come together, man, and just, you know, enjoy each other's countries, because, you know, we both got beautiful countries. We both got stuff that we can both enjoy from each other's country. We've been brothers and sisters for the longest. You feel me? So come on, man. We gotta fix that. Yeah, man. Again, thank you guys for watching with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.